Um, Hello everyone. Sasa, I'm in a process of actually touching a few things about the US green card. I know a lot of people, when they are going to the link, the dvprogram.state.gov, you're not finding anything. Actually, it is asking you to put a number. And sometimes I am making sure that people understand that it is always good to read the fine sentences. I am finding a lot of people not reading the fine lines. It is telling you actually underneath there, if you can take your time and read, that there is a date that the submission for that was done. And so if you did that submission, then you do have a number that you're supposed to put there. So what I want to tell you is that the link for application is not active yet. It will be active in October. And I have also been notifying the group that I have and other friends that the applications, while it starts in October, and now that children are off school and you don't have to worry about them being in school, it's good you do your photographs, the green card photographs, in a reputable studio that knows about the green card, not a cyber. Some of the cybers, they just say, I will take you the green card photo, but they may not know. But you just have to know that the person knows exactly what a green card photo is if you are taking them, because they have specifications. So go take your children, take the photos and have them ready. The other question people are asking, do you have to have a passport? As at now, no, you don't have to have a passport to put an application for green card. But I always advise someone that as long as you put a green card application, just also apply for your passport, because if you happen to win, the moment you realize that you have won, there is a form called the DS 260, the 260 DS form. That form, there is a section that it is asking for your passport number and expiration. So if you do not have a passport and you won, then you will have to wait until you get a passport. And the more you wait, the more people will be going ahead of you to fill in the documents, and your number may come later. So for you to be able to kind of be ready, it's good to have a passport. It's good to have a passport. It's a Kenyan, it's just like an ID. So just put an application for your passport and have it in the process, even if it's after the green card. The other thing is, there is a lot of topics, but I will cover them in different places. But now I want us, when we are discussing about green card, everyone to know that there are two facts that remain constant. One is, green card is by sheer luck. You do not apply and know for sure you're going to get the green card. But number two is that, yes, people are getting green card. You cannot win a green card if you did not apply. Those are things that we need to know and to put them into our mind before we do all this. I have a friend who applied for 17 times. That means 17 years, and finally was able to come to the US. So a lot of us give up very quick when they try and they don't find any solution. They run away and they think things are not okay or not possible. Please don't do that. Be aware that it is possible and the people are winning. Right now I have quite a number of people asking for hosts or people to sponsor them for hosting. And we will be talking about that hosting too. The other thing I have actually been wanting to talk, I said I will talk separately, but I need to touch on that. When people are asking you, can you find me a job in the US? I am not sure if they understand that you need a visa. Jobs, you come here, you find a job. I don't even have to look for a job for you. The purpose of coming here, or finding a way to come here, our visa, which is a visa, the purpose is because there is availability of jobs. They're there. So I don't need to find a job for you. Now, the funny part is, and this allowed me to even probably digress. I have seen and heard a lot of people saying, I need a caregiver job. That language is so much, especially in Kenya, they think about caregiver. And I have never really gotten the concept of what are you thinking about when you say a caregiver. Caregiver. And I made fun another day that you host somebody who says, I need a job in caregiving. And when they come to be hosted, they have no element of having any care in them. Actually, they neglect all of you. They disrespect all of you. And even if there is an older person, they don't have respect for that person. Now you want to be a caregiver? And that is your behavior? You reject your people. You don't care for your people. And then you want a caregiving job. Okay. There is something called juxtaposition. And that's what it is. Because if you think you are something that you are not, think twice. So there are so many rules here. So sometimes the way you behave with the family, you can't behave that way over here, especially if you have a job like what I think people are calling caregiving. And that caregiving means that you are staying with somebody who is old or sick. You are just making sure that they take their medication or they are taken care of. If they can't change themselves, you take them to the bathroom. Some of them you have to feed them. Yeah, those are caregiving kind of jobs, and you have to have a certification called CNA. That's Certified Nurse Assistant, so that at least you be able to do that. And that course takes about 28 days. It is not a long course. So if you're here and you are thinking, I want to go to the United States, I want a job, and some other people ask, can you find me a job? Well, I don't have, that is impossible. Like, in other words, I can't find you a job so that you can come to the US. I can guide you on applying for a green card so that you can get a visa to come to the US, so that from there you can choose which job you want to do, whether it's caregiving, whether it's a nurse, whether it's a shop, being a teller in a shop, whatever kind of a job you want. Those jobs are available, yes, and they are available in the United States. So, one, don't ask for the jobs, like find me a job of caregiving. Don't ask me, can I come, how can you get me a job there? That's the question, is the visa. Now, other questions that people have a problem with is asking, what is a green card and what is a visa? A green card is a visa. It's a green card actually is a visa that allows you, but let me take back those words again. When you win a green card, you don't have a visa yet. If you are given a notification that you have been selected, you do not have a visa. A visa means that you have a card that allows you to live and work in the United States. So the moment you get a green card notification that you have been selected, the next process is to process the visa application. There are so many types of visas. The green card visa is the one that allows you to live and work in the United States. The other visas are visitors visas, and those ones you can go to the embassy anytime with a reason that you want to travel to the US, and there is money that you pay. If you do not convince the embassy that that reason that you want to go to the US is important, then they will not give you a visa. But if you convince them there is an important reason that you are coming as a visitor, and that you can assure them you are coming, you are going back to your country, then they will give you a visa. It's valid for 6 months. Then you cannot overstay that visa. The green card visa is expensive. Once you go for the interview, I don't want you to feel discouraged by what I'm about to say, but currently the visa is going for 60,000 Kenya shillings for you to pay for the green card visa if you win. That should not discourage you, because the hardest thing is to know that you've been selected. So that is different from the visitor's visa. Visitor's visa is only 30,000, and the visitor's visa, once you don't get given, that money goes away, you don't get it. Now, you cannot pay the 60,000 for green card visa unless they are sure that you are going to be given the green card. That's a difference. As long as you have done your interview and they tell you go pay for the visa, that money, you're not gonna lose it. You will get your visa. So pay attention to that and be aware. I'll be answering a lot of questions in my group. The green card photos, the USA daring abroad, green card information and all that. If you have not joined it, you can send a message as you comment under this channel. And I also wish you subscribe and share this information. It is very necessary to help one person, two people, and a lot of times it's important to have information. Information is power, and I will genuinely guide you through this process as it unfolds. Otherwise, all my followers and listeners, I love you and I always pray for you so that your life may be better. And I'm hoping that God will find a space for you and your family to live a better life in the future. God bless you. And please click subscribe and comment. Michael W. Motinda, or Wordwise. I got 2 channels, Wordwise and then Michael W. Motinda. Watch the music too. Thank you.